What's going on, my puzzles? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Sonic Stage. If you don't know what the Sonic Stage is, it's basically a series where I'm going to look at, Sonic fan games, hacks, mods, remakes, all that stuff. I haven't done this series in a while, so it's been a little bit minute for me. But today we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. Today we're actually going to see what this Project Reignition is. Now, apparently this is a HD remake for Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's made by KamyKam. He actually uploaded this about a couple days ago. This demo contains 3 stages from Sand Oasis, the first proper area of the game. And I downloaded it, and a lot of people are saying that it's pretty good or whatever. We're going to read the README, I guess. Thank you for so much for downloading my game. This is a fan remake of the 2007 remake, 2007 Wii Tile Sonic and Secret Rings. This demo contains 3 stages. The controls are to move is the arrow keys, pause is to enter. There's no controller support. I don't know. Let's see. I tried to design a ranking system that forces you to play in what I feel is the most interesting way possible. Unlike an original game, your rank is determined with both your time and score. The ranking requirements may feel extremely difficult at times, but keep this in mind. This demo contains only level 1 Sonic. As more skills are added into the game, it will become slightly easier to obtain a gold rank. Jesus. If you know anything about how I feel about like ranking systems in Sonic games, that's not usually a good sign. By the way, I just want to say right now that I don't know how my opinion is. This is going to be my first time actually playing and looking at this, but my opinion is going to be unbiased. It's going to be unfiltered. If I say it's bad, it's bad. If I say it's good, it's good. So we're going to play this now, and we're going to see how this goes. Alright, so this is Sonic Secret Rings, baby. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Is O? Oh, I can actually use my controller. Awesome. Why weren't the controls there for the PlayStation controller? Anyway, I'm waiting here because I actually did launch this before. And there was like the hidden movie or whatever. So I want to see if there's anything going on with that. But I guess this is a good time to give you guys like my interesting thoughts about Sonic and Secret Rings. Sonic and Secret Rings to me is the one Sonic game that definitely could have been great, but it's the one Sonic game that I can say right now that it is bogged down completely by the control of the game. Everything else, I'm talking from the soundtrack, the level design, the music, the story, everything about that game is absolutely amazing, but the control is terrible. And you know what? I used to have a real big soft spot for this game, but I can't get around that. Now, nowadays, if you actually play this game with like an emulator or whatever, and you actually, play with something with like Dolphin, you can probably like map it to like, you can map the motion controls to, your controller, like a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 controller, and it can actually be played like that. And that's actually one of the reasons why I'm so interested in this mod, because I know this person wanted to set out and make an HD version of Sonic Secret Rings, but I don't really see a reason to do that when you can just play the HD version, probably with some like gecko codes and whatever, and probably call that a day. But guys, I've said this for Project 06 before. Project 06, that's a game that like has so much effort and so much love, and it's got such a positive vibe. It's just, I wish these people would put more time and effort into making their own stuff instead of like trying to remake something and basically doing the work that Sega should have done, which is just absolutely stupid. Like, I know they wanted to do motion controls for this game, but why didn't they just give another option to have with the game controller, to play the game with the game controller, or the Wii Remote and Nunchuck classic controller? We were like, seriously, motion controls, did they not like see how bad that was? Now, some people might say like, oh yeah, Sonic Dash is actually probably a good representation on Sonic and Secret Rings done right, but that's a completely different game. This game is its own thing, and it should have been done right here. And it's one of the reasons why I love Sonic and the Black Knight, because they actually completely made the control so much better. No, I don't care who you ask, that game's so much better than this in terms of control, and it's Sonic and Secret Rings fully realized. But apparently someone wanted to take it upon themselves to actually do this. This game's kind of loud. I have to turn it down. So let's see. It looks like the Wii title, although I'm seeing some weird artifacts going on with the you know, the text for some reason. But then again, this is version 0.00104 something. Okay, that was weird. I thought something happened. Oh, that looked cool. I don't think this was an original game. So let's see. We got you know, every time you play a PC game, you always got to go to the settings, and there's nothing here. I just got to check video. That's all I do. Anyway, let's play this, you know. From the gameplay I saw, it looked okay, but it was okay. Okay, so we got some different music instead of Make Believe's Reborn. That's a good positive. So yeah, there's nothing here yet. Like I said, we gotta go to Sand Oasis. I like the menu. It actually looks very smooth. I love the fact that the menu music is it's just different. Seriously, Seven Rings in Hand is an amazing song. I do not care for the Crush 40 version. I like the original version, but the fact that it plays every time you go to the menu, it gets so annoying. Like, don't say that about any song. Any song can get annoying if you play it enough. I mean, Ashley's song is amazing, but how many times am I going to hear that song? And okay, there's some weird stuff is going on with this loading screen. I don't know why it's lagging, but I don't know why there wasn't like any system requirements posted for this game. Seriously, like, this must be like a really early version, and from what I've seen so far, it's not that bad. They put like a whole lot of effort into this. You know, I've never has the loading stuff always. Whoa. Okay. All right. Let's find King's Palace. Yeah. Okay. With at least one ring, you can get hit without being hurt. That's what she said. I'm just like, how do you get hit without being hurt? Yeah, I know what that means. Like, with just one ring, if you take damage. Okay, so this is weird. You're supposed to just hold up. All right. Can you do a speed break in this? I just got the speed. Oh, I guess you can. Oh, but you gotta hold it. Okay, that's good. Because if you did a speed break in the original game, you couldn't stop it. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't played Sonic City Rings in a while. I should probably like do a review or a stream for that game. Oh, I forgot. Alright, so this is the part where I kind of thought like they would change this, but as you can see, Sonic is like, and just like Sonic City Rings, he can't really go backwards. He's always going to move forwards, but with this game, you know, I thought that like you'd be able to like move around like 360 movement or whatever, but it seems like they still kept that in mind with to keeping it like, you know, not being able to go necessarily backwards. I think I would have preferred it as being able to just move like in a normal Sonic game, but you know, I guess again, Sonic of the Black Knight's amazing, so you know, keeping the actual integrity. Yeah, this mod's probably trying, not this mod, this game is trying to do is just to remake the game in you know, just for PC and stuff like that, which is very important, and we shouldn't, there's other mods that can be made for that. Anyway, so obviously this game looks really beautiful, like it really does. Like, I love the Nintendo Wii and all, but anyone can say that like that the graphics for that have like aged, but Sonic's model's always been like one of my favorites. For some reason, for like the Nintendo Sonic games, they kind of use like a custom Sonic model, and it's still in like use today, because I think even Mario Sonic at the 2020 Olympic Games, it actually kind of used an edited version of this model, which has also always been pretty nice. You know, this model was like a glimpse into the new HD Unleashed model that we've been using for years and years and years, which some people say is bad, but it's actually pretty good. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Looking at like the enemy designs, I know this is like I'm playing this like I'm a game tester or something, but it's just something I like doing. I like to mess around or whatever. But so this is like one of the Jin enemies or whatever you call. Oh my god, remember the grinding in this game was just absolutely awful. And it seems that unlike the original game, when Sonic homes on an enemy, he actually does curl into a ball, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the animation does look a little bit stiff though, I have to admit. So I guess like later on they will actually improve that and stuff. I don't want to be too harsh to this because I know it's in development, but like, of course, I'm still gonna say like what I'm just noticing and what could be done right. Here we go. I'll probably will do another like playthrough of this stage, like going a lot faster instead of just doing whatever I'm doing. Doesn't quite look like it. I love this game. Seriously, I don't. When people say like Jason Griffith wasn't good until like Unleashed, I'm just like, dude, shut up. Like, no one. Okay, I know Secret Rings isn't that good of a game, but the voice acting was not a part of that. Really, the only problem with Sonic Secret Rings was the control. All right, how do I do this? I literally started shaking the controller. Oh, you press B or O? Okay. There we go. Oh, you can kind of like go towards the ground with B. Oh, now we're doing this. This is a lot faster because he's like sidestepping to, it's like no tomorrow, like to Kingdom Come. Like he's doing it so fast. I guess you press A. Okay, that's what happens. I want to say that I did that on purpose just to test that out, but I didn't. I'm just way too impatient. Chase is useless to resist. Sorry, I know that's not what the actual song is saying. It's this song sounds weirdly close to Shadow's theme in Sonic Adventure 2. Throw it all away. I have no idea why. This is actually one of my favorite Sonic songs ever. Seriously, this soundtrack was amazing. Like one of the most underrated Sonic composers ever, which they weren't like exclusively Sonic, but they did the music for like Sonic and the Secret Ring, Sonic Riders, was Rumble, Name on the Screen, B. They were some composers for Sonic and Secret Rings and Sonic Riders, and they have some of the most awesomest soundtracks and like music that like ever to be put in the Sonic game, because this was like the era where Sonic was a little bit more like a little edgier, a little bit more like hard rock. I don't know. It's hard to explain like exactly what this era was into words, but it definitely, Sonic was in a more like some people say shonen, but I would say more like grungy. This was the more grungy. That's a good word for it. This is the more grungy era of Sonic. And I've always liked this era, and the Rumble Beast soundtrack was always really good. So, and I don't want to see like any remixes or anything. I don't mind that these are not like remixes or anything. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. All right, what is this again? I don't remember. It said don't break the jars or something. This is definitely, yeah, I remember this one. You know, the crazy thing is nowadays you can actually play Sonic and Secret Rings on your Steam Deck. I'm not going to tell you how, but you know, you should know. But that's a crazy thing. Again, you can just play this on Dolphin and it'll just be fine. But there might be enough of a reason to say that this might be the best way to play it besides that, because like even with like edited controls, like it's not the best way to play Sonic and Secret Rings because it's still a little janky, because the game's still it's still like trying to register like motion controls or whatever. Hold on, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hold up, I completely forgot the mission. I think it is to break 5 jars. Oh my god, I think I remember this too. I remember doing this, I think. I don't think I liked it. I don't know why. Yeah, that animation's probably going to be improved. It's not as cool as the and then it's the camera angles and the fast nature of it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like the running animation is just a little bit like stiff. It's just a little stiff, but it's all right though. I don't know. I remember like playing this game. Like, oh, well, you don't have to break all the jars. You have to break 5, because I'm pretty sure it was jars after that. But wow, okay. And we keep getting brown medals. Now again. Oh, okay. We're gonna do this. I hate, if for those who don't know, I hate ranking systems in any Sonic game. I just do not care for them at all. Actually, it's not even just Sonic games. I just hate ranking systems in like any game, because a lot of the time it's not like fair. And just like getting a good score is just like way too dumb. Like the biggest example I can think of is Sonic Adventure 2, where you could be basically doing a great run through that level. Okay, that was weird. You could be doing a great run through in that level, and it gives you a freaking B rank. Or a better example, actually, unfortunately, even though I love Sonic Unleashed, is Sonic Unleashed. You do Apotos Act 1, and then it's like, oh, well, I'm doing this level perfectly. But then you get to the point where it's like, oh, yeah, that's an A rank. Like, what? Like, I didn't die. I collected so many rings. I defeated so many enemies. Why does it do that? But I'm not going to get into that rant today. I just don't like it myself. And I don't like it when people say, like, oh, I want to make the freaking the ranking system harder, because it's just like, well, I didn't, you know, that's the one actual negative I can actually tell you that I don't like about this so far. I never liked this boss though. Well, I never really well, I don't know. I can't remember if this is bad, because like I played Sonic in the Secret Rings, like a full playthrough of it, like, well, I don't know, like a year ago. And I can't even tell you if like I really hated this, or like if it was bad, or oh Jesus, I'm surprised I reacted to that. That was weird. I do not remember how this boss works, so come on. That was a long spin dash. A long, oh freak. Okay, that was stupid. Oh wait, if this is anything like Sonic and Secret Rings, that means that I have to now restart this entire fight. The control is just so good though, like I just can't. Like it does feel, again, like it's not just the animations, but I do feel like Sonic does feel a little bit stiff. But I think that's fine for this game, you know. Maybe when he turns, he should definitely feel like he's a little harder to control, because that's just how Sonic works. I mean, we've been hitting it for like, I don't know how long now, but yeah. But yeah, I haven't really been doing a lot of Sonic stage videos because it's not like a thing that I constantly cover on my channel. But I do like this series because the fans really do, like, you guys really make a whole lot of like great stuff in this series, and it's just crazy seeing y'all's like creativity and stuff. What the heck? Okay. How are you supposed to hit it? Because once it hits you, that's all. That's it. There we go. Okay, can I get some rings first? Maybe you can come at me real quick. All right, come on. Oh, I see some rings up ahead, guys. I see some rings. Oh, no. Oh, God, that was close. Okay, I was just trying to play around. You don't want me to play around? Ah! There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, they did that. Tell them, Sonic. Okay. That boss wasn't bad. I mean, that was just the boss from the original game. It wasn't bad. But that seems to be like the last stage, so I'm just gonna try to play the original stage and just try to play it like kind of as fast as I can. I say kinda because, you know, I'm not an expert on this game, so whatever. 3, 2, 1. But yeah, I'm impressed so far. Again, I think there is. Before playing this, I would have said like, oh, there really isn't any reason to think a Sonic Secret Rings HD version, and like make it on PC or whatever. But I don't know. After playing it so far, I think there might be more room for it. I mean, if people actually want an actual well controlling Sonic and Secret Rings version of the game, then this could actually be it. Still, I say play it on Dolphin or something, but I do feel like the opportunity to make it so that more people know about the amazingness of Sonic and Secret Rings is a fairly good. How do you jump? Okay, I think that's a very awesome thing that should and probably happen. Because again, Sonic and Secret Rings is not a bad game. It's just bogged down by its actual really terrible control, and that's really is what it is. Sonic Team has a tendency to do weird things like that, where they just make things not fun. Especially back in the I do not call it the dark era. I do call this era the grungy era, but you know, we're just gonna keep it like that. Now, what's really, it's gonna be really interesting to see a level 99 Sonic, because for those who don't know, level 99 Sonic in Sonic and Secret Rings was absolutely insane, because it was super fast and probably really hard to control. But you know, maybe they might make it better or something like that. Again, I know I was expecting at first for this to be completely different or whatever, but just realizing that this is basically a port is pretty good. And the little quality of life changes, like the homing attack and the control just in general, and the speed. Lord, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, let me see. I should have just kept going. Here we go. Yeah, this part, these parts were really annoying.
Whoa! What?
I don't remember him saying "whoa," so that must be an unused line. I'm pretty sure Char was like, "Huh? What?" I don't remember him even him whistling like that either. Was there some unused content in that game? What is this, 06? Which is actually very interesting, because if you know anything about Sonic and Secret Rings, you will know that that game was actually half of Sonic 06's development team that had to go work on that game instead of 06, because they decided to split the development for some reason. Originally, Sonic 06 was actually going to be Sonic and Secret Rings was actually going to be a it was actually going to be a port of Sonic 06, but they decided to make it something else, which would have really been interesting if we saw an actual Sonic 06 game on the Wii. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I guess that's pretty much it for the mod. I'm not the mod, but the game itself. There really isn't anything else here except listings for the other levels and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have too much to say about this except that it looks really fun. Project 06 is a really awesome thing I can just cite and look at and say that was an amazing port that is still going on, and we're probably gonna get bosses, who knows when, but we're gonna get bosses, and that's gonna that's turned into its thing, and where it's people didn't like 06 before, but perhaps after playing Project 06 they were like, oh my god, this is so great. And this might be the case for this game in the future. Who knows? They might have been inspired by Chaos X and his efforts with porting 06. But while I was hesitant on this idea before, because again, this is for the 1000th time I've said it, you can just play Sonic and Secret Rings on Dolphin with controller support and editing the keys to the motion controls and whatever. I will have to say that this right here might be the definitive way. And I thought it was gonna be a lot harsher than this. I'm not even gonna lie. But I also gotta say, I really like this menu music. It reminds me of Shantae. I don't know why, but yeah, guys, with that being said, that is going to be the end of this video, of this episode of the Sonic Stage. What do you guys think of Sonic and the Secret Rings Project Reignition, I think it is called. And just tell me what you guys think. Do you think that it should have a port, or do you think he's just playing on Dolphin, or what do you think this developer should do? I'll put a link in the description to the release in the description, and all this other stuff. So thank you for the the maker. I don't remember your name right now, but thanks to that guy for making this. With that being said, guys, if you guys like this video, like this video. If you guys like you saw, you want to see more, why not subscribe to the channel? I have a Twitter, which is KamyKam77, as well as a Discord, link in the description down below, with all my other social medias. With that being said, guys, thank y'all for watching. Have a good night for watching us. Hasta!